Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm DCK Bob, and today I'm back, and I'm gonna be talking about paintball. No, I'm not playing it today. We're talking about paintball. I think last episode, I said that it was gonna go back to normal. I lied, it's not. Because the reason why I'm doing this video, and doing this story, if I call it that, it all started when I found this forum page on Mineplex. I was on Discord, got this link, went to it. It's about paintball. I replied to it the next day, and it got me thinking about my experience in the hex, how I got into paintball. Because I should let you know that the thread was about bringing back paintball into Mineplex, like as its own NPC. Because technically it's still in the game. Except it's going to Mix Arcade, but we want it back as its own NPC. That's what we want. That's what everyone wants. So. That's what the show was about, and it got me thinking about the hex and all how the story of how I got into hex, how I got into paintball, that kind of stuff, all that kind of stuff. I kind of want to share it to you today, because who knows, maybe someone will share this video on the forums, maybe guess a person talking about their experience into a game that was sadly removed. So, who knows, I'm going to send my story out to all of you, and maybe something will happen, maybe we'll make a change. Maybe we'll all make our stories, our own YouTube channel, just talking about these stories. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm going to tell you my story of how I got to play paintball and got into the Hex Clan. So, the story of it all came down in January of 2014, when I was into Minecraft. At the time, I got my computer, well, not this computer, my old crappy computer, that very laggy, and I decided, once I got into Minecraft, the first thing I did in Minecraft was go into multiplayer and type in the server. And the first server I put in was Mineplex.com, because I think I watched YouTubers that were on Mineplex, and I got the IP somehow or some way. I don't know how I got it, but I just got it. Then, a few days later, I finally went onto Mineplex, because I decided, I need to set everything up, go in a single player world, do all that kind of stuff, and then go on to Mineplex and multiplayer. And Mineplex was very different back in 2015. It was more, the map was small, but there were so many players in it. It felt like New York City, and that's what it felt like. Well, there's stuff there that you couldn't ever see again. There was a pet shop that had animals there, and it had different things. It had different animals, different names, and that's where I bought my first pet, Sparky. I think his name was. I don't use him again, but that's what the first pet I got, using 5,000 gems. I remember talking to my friend Kevin. He's like, "Don't use the shards." Or gems. Don't use the gems yet. Shards didn't exist. Coins didn't exist when I was on Mineplex. It didn't exist yet. So don't use the gems. Don't use the gems yet. Wait until you have a lot of gems and waste them. And I was like, okay, I took his advice. Now in 2018, I have over 1 million gems, which I can't use it for anything, because, I could, but there's nothing for me that interests me to buy a kit of gems. So, I listened to your advice, Kevin. I waited a couple years, and I finally bought all the things I wanted. So, the story of how I got into paintball, I'd say, is that there were 3 games I usually played on Mineplex, and I played in a specific order. One, when I first got, I usually played Block Hunt. Play that until I got bored of that. Once I got bored of that, then I'll go into Dragons. Once I got bored of Dragons, then I'll go into Paintball. And I would get bored of Paintball eventually, then I would just say, I'm done with Mineplex for the day, I'm going on something else, because Minecraft is new to me, everything's new to me, so I'm going on something else. But in the months that I started playing paintball, I was playing it very casually, I wasn't this major guy that the pro at it back then. No, I was just a casual player playing for casual. I did just play it whenever I felt like playing it. It wasn't a cool thing. I didn't want to get, I wasn't aiming for getting achievements or anything like that. I was just playing it for the hell of it. Just until I got bored of it, something fun to do. It was interesting to me. And up until May, a couple months after I got Minecraft, it was May 2014, I was at my grandma's house, and I got someone was FaceTiming me on my iPod, and I was like, what the hell, why is he calling me at this time? And so I decided to go into the other room, and I picked it up, and it was John, or King, my cousin, And he was like, hey, I got Minecraft, I saw you in Minecraft, he was, because I showed all my cousins that I got Minecraft, You know, we're like, wow, it's amazing. Because we all played Minecraft on Pocket Edition before it was like revamped into a better together update. It was way different back in Pocket Edition. I liked Pocket Edition back in 2013, 2014. We all played that, and then once I got my computer, once I got Minecraft on my computer, they're like, oh my god, it's so amazing. So eventually, John got Minecraft on his computer, and he was like, hey, can you give me all the servers that you have on your server list? I'm like, sure. So I put in all the IPs, and one thing that I didn't, these servers are my base thing. Like, I don't know if John would like to go on Mineplex server. I didn't know if he liked those minigame servers. I know he's a survival guy. I don't know if he would like these minigame servers, so I have a couple of them. I only had like a few survival-based servers, which he did go on and play a lot of. I'm not telling you that story. It's a whole different story from the day, but the one that he found very interesting was Mineplex, and I was like, oh, he like minigames. And you want to know what's funny? What's the one minigame that he chose that he liked to play the most? Just guess. Guess yet? It was Paintball. It was just his luck, the luck of him playing, saying, oh, I like this game Paintball. I like playing Paintball as well. It's a coincidence that we both played this game at some point. I was not there with him when he first played the game. He just played it and he fell in love with it. He was like, next day, we FaceTime again, and he was like, on Mineplex, there's this game called Paintball. Have you played before? And I was like, yeah. Well, I really like this game. We should play a lot. You know, I really like it. So much to do in it. So much kits, so balanced, so cool. So that was kind of the start of John and I playing Paintball for a very, very long time. We played for days, hours. We played a lot. All right. If you were not, I cannot explain to you how much we played Paintball. So much. We played for days, weeks, months. We just played for hours on end. We never got bored of it. It was just continuing seeing what we did. We never got bored of it. We just loved the people that were in the lobbies. People who were in the lobby were fun. You know, seeing like spammers or whatever. It was so interesting. You know, just there's always action in the game, whether it's in game or out of game. You know, John used to talk to people a lot. I used to talk to people a lot. We meet friends. You know, I'm pretty sure a few of my friends are still like on my friends list. I don't know. I have like dozens of friends now on my list that aren't even on Mineplex anymore. So I actually don't know. When we make friends, it was all interesting. And one day we were on Mineplex, we were playing Paintball, and we didn't know this at the time, but we were being recorded. Well, technically we were being recorded. Years later, John found this video of Paintball, and these two people were playing the game, and we were in the game, and you could quickly see us, like, in the chat and all that kind of stuff. Now, I actually made it to a video, to a Paintball video, just re-uploaded it, and that kind of showed us that that proved that we played Paintball in 2014. I believe the video was in 2014, so it was pretty cool.
One last guy, and it's Kingcraft. Last kill. Nice, Bob.
Killed me. Someone just killed me.
Yeah. Oh, eat that.
So let's skip ahead. Let's fast forward to 2016. So at this point, we're playing Paintball for 2 years now. It's almost not a constant basis. We always play it as like a go-to game if we were bored with survival or whatever. You know, whether it's drama, we used to go on Paintball, like to calm ourselves down from this drama. You know, quote drama. We had a lot of drama, you know, that you don't need to hear. But eventually, over the course of time, there were clans in Paintball, like Hexel and Hex, which I did not know about until like months later into 2016. And I recently found out about this, and I actually, you know, I believe when I started YouTube doing this channel, I believe I figured them, like, I discovered the clan, like, there were clans in Mineplex. I think that's how late it was before I realized that there were clans in Paintball. There were clans since February. I think I didn't realize this until, like, April or May. I think I said in a video once about, like, these are the Hex people. This is the first time I actually brought it up in a video. Which I'm like, oh, this is, like, I knew very little about them. It's like, oh, I just want to talk about them, see what happens. You know, because they were technically pros. You know, clan people, I class them out as the pros. because I can look at their stats. I'm like, yeah, let me just talk about a little bit and explain why I'm playing with these pro people. I think it was in episode 5, I believe. There are a lot of people there. It's probably because I guess all the people that are good, they're called Hexels. That's the #1 group, I think. I think they're all British, or most of them are, or the main guys are, and their time is different. They could be hours behind. Not too sure, but whatever it is. Now the first encounter of that, over time, we would kind of be more familiarized with Hex and other type of clans, because this king, he was very talkative. He's a very, what's the word, extrovert. He's very extrovert. His whole family's an extrovert. So what happened is that one day, he talked to a lot of the Hex people over time, I should say. And eventually one day, he actually joined the Hex, like in July. So it was a couple months, in 2016. It's all in 2016. In those couple months, he talked to Hex people and they're like, oh, you can join in. And that's what I decided to do, because at this point in time, John is like, master at this game. He's very good. Better than other Hex people, like better than the top people at the time of Hex, so he applied, he can use the name of Kingcraft Hex. Another thing you guys don't know, King is Hexel now. So
I've been a Hexel kid. Last episode I was a Hexel.
If you see his name, it's Hexel. You can actually see it in person. Because I did mention it.
I'm just looking at myself.
He says his name. And eventually, you know, that was started me thinking that I should join Hex. Like, that sparked my interest. So I was thinking about it, I was contemplating, I was like, should I join, should I not? Because 1515, my old username, is Bobo1515. That name was iconic to me. And other people felt that as well, because I changed my name once before in 2015 to Bob Logger 3000, because like in 1.8.3, I believe, they had the thing that you can change your name. And you can change it back in a month. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I want to do an experiment. Let me change my name. The consequences with that was that some servers had locality, you know, you put a sign up that has your name on it. I can't activate the chests. You know, anything that had my name on it, I couldn't use anymore. I had to change it back. I had to change it to my current name. Stuff changed. Some people are like, oh, why did you change your name, Bob? Why? And like, I'm just doing an experiment, but people are freaking out that I changed my name. So I was thinking about, what if I change my name again? Would people freak out again? Saying that it's permanent, because I still have a name now, it's forever permanent. So I decided on July 11th, I think, that I would change my name to Bob Hex. And that's what it has been ever since. I officially joined the Hex, Tier 6, Hex. Today has something really special to tell you. I'm a Hexel now, if I say hi... Oh, I can't. I'm a Hexel, you see? I'm a Hexel. I apply for Hexel. So I'm one of...
In a month you'll be tier 3.
Yes. They have the whole system, which I'm gonna do. So I always thought I would only get to tier 5, because tier 5 was the... Like, after a month you would go into tier 5, but I thought that was it. I did not expect to get to tier 3 of it over time. I did not expect, I only thought to be in tier 5, because I technically suck at the game. And over time, I just got worse. You know, because I'm growing and, like, my mind's not right anymore. It wasn't, like, that focused, sharpened mind where it's, like, I kind of suck now. You know, more people are pro. You know, I was kind of doing other things like YouTube, editing videos, making all this type of stuff for videos. Do other content. Not stuff, you know, YouTube and all that kind of stuff. It kind of prevented me from playing Paintball that much. So that's kind of why I kind of sucked more. And also, like, once I got Hex, I should say, a few weeks later, John decided to leave Hex for Nexon, the other clan I was rivaling Hex. And I was like, why, you know, the only reason I joined Hex was because of you, John, you know. I don't think I actually said, I never actually said it to him, but I was like, I kind of was pissed, because I changed my name, my iconic name, I changed it. So, I'm now stuck in this clan now, without you. We were playing together, kind of being in the Hex community, because I was kind of left out of the Hex community. Like, I didn't have their Skype, I didn't have their Discord at the time. No communication, just didn't have that. So, yeah. King John left for Nexon, which, I don't know, I was kind of mad, because that kind of caused trouble, because, Hex and Nexon together, it seems kind of not happy at times. They were enemies. Enemies. A lot of quotations here, but, the Nexon, they had their own system of just, letting people that were good, because John was good. Like, he was good enough that he didn't need, like, bigger than good players. If you're very good, you're Nexon. The reason I like Hex is because they can take anyone that sucks, and they train you, and they become good. You don't have to be pro at this game, you just have to be good, I guess. You need to be somewhat good, you don't have to be pro, you just have to be, decent at the game, and you're in the clan. It's kind of like a coincidence thing with me being in YouTube and me being in a Hex. I could do more videos based off the Hex, because the Hex were more, I was in the clan, I could post stuff on their website. That's what I decided to do eventually and post my videos. Maybe any video that had the Hex or Hex in it usually got a lot of views. Usually because, I didn't know that was clickbait at the time. But, it was not, there was still Hex in it. I believe we named an episode Hex Takeover. I believe it's the most popular video. I don't know what the most popular paintball video is. But there's one called Hex Takeover. We didn't take over anything, we just we were in the lobby. I guess, I don't know. I forgot what the video was about, but over time, I got a website rank from the Hex, which was great before I got all that type of cool stuff, and it's all thanks to Paintball. And I eventually got to a point where I was actually, people started to notice me for being that guy to record Paintball, because I think we did different stuff with Paintball videos, where it was more different. It wasn't just like these montages of some random rapper rapping about stuff. All the other paintball pro people always do these montages, like 5-minute montages of just getting wins and getting kills and just having a random rap song in it. But mine was different because I actually had commentary and, I actually talked about stuff. Just played as a normal guy, just paintball, like a normal game. Just somewhat raw footage, so I was different, but it was popular. Cause I was the first one that did it, I think. No one else really did it the way I did it. I guess, I don't know. I'm just technically saying this, cause I've seen no other YouTuber at the time when I first started doing this paintball series. I never saw anyone else doing this. So, and people didn't notice me, cause they were like, oh hey, look at this video. Keith made a video. A paintball video. Hey, that's pretty cool. Pretty nice. So, finally, to end this story off, we now go to February 2018. We finally go to this where now, when I found out that my Plex Embassy was gone, on camera as well, on video, I should say. And, I very shocked, I'm very disappointed in the following days. I'm like, oh, maybe they'll bring it back, but they didn't. And all money aside, you shouldn't have removed paintball. I'm just saying you shouldn't have. They're coming to now. Like, Mineplex really shouldn't have removed paintball. You really should have looked at it. Not looking at EU. That I heard EU has no players on for obvious reasons, I would assume. But for US, you should look at US. Well, sure, there aren't a lot of people on, but there's still people on in the US. Sure, maybe Mod, I remember Mod thing, he was in Australia, and he was like, oh, there's no one on paintball, but American people are like, there's always people on paintball. Why don't you keep it for Americans? And people on the EU that want to play paintball can just go to the US server. Sure, their ping may suck, but who cares about ping? I'm annoyed when people say they need to have the perfect ping, because you don't. As long as you're above 3 bars when you're playing paintball, you're good, right? So, yeah. That's right now. I really want people to come back, but I don't think it ever will, because Mineplex doesn't listen to their community. They're like Star Wars, they just like Lucasfilm, they don't listen to their damn community, and it's causing them to go bankrupt. So, I'm gonna end this video now. This is a talk story. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Maybe this will start a revolution if you guys other people from Paintball, from telling their story. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but hopefully start something up. Maybe someone will share this video at some point. I don't know. Maybe someone will post this video to a staff member, look at my story, and they're like, wow, that's a very heart-touching story. They're heart-touched. We're gonna have people back. That one guy made a story that was very heartfelt. He was crying while he was adding it back in. It's like he has tears in his eyes. It's very emotional. You know, I'm praised for bringing back paintball. I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but the way I just said it, but you know, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know. You know what? You never know what the future's gonna hold. You never know. Tomorrow we can all die for all we know. Earth can just explode. The sun can explode at any moment now. You never know what the future's gonna have. Guys, have enjoyed this video. It's been this really weird paintball video. If why don't you like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'm Paintball Bob, and I'll see y'all later, everyone. Bye.
How do you have practice in a video game? I don't get it.